Good morning, Carmel Catholic. I'm Cindy Kirchmark. It's 8:03 and you're watching CDN News Now. To get us started this morning, we have sports. Izzy Bing, Ella DeCara, Natalie Ferguson, Ashlyn Beatty, and Abby Hartzer all earned medals at the indoor state meet last Saturday, March 23rd. Izzy Bing set another school record in the mile run with a 5:13-minute mile. This afternoon, the boys lacrosse team plays Prospect at Baker Stadium. JV plays at 5 p.m. and varsity plays at 7. Check it live here on CDN. Also this afternoon, the varsity baseball team plays against St. Patrick, and varsity softball plays against Palatine. Baseball starts at 4:30 on the Carmel baseball field, and softball starts at 4:45 on the softball field. Up next, we sit down with Ryan Phoenix to discuss the Italy trip over spring break.
Pillows is local. Having so many options near where I live gives me the opportunity to dedicate that extra time into the teams, clubs, classes, and friends that I love the most. Portillo's is fun. Whether it's working with incredible people or getting to serve some of the best food in the world, I can say that I have fun. Portillo's is greatness. Striving to be the best I can be for my future is important to me. Portillo's gives me the space and the drive to become the best version of me that I've always dreamt of.
Portillo's is family. Working at a place that understands me and my life makes all the difference. The scheduling gives me the time to pursue my goals.
Hi. Oh, Lord. Over the break, a few Carmel students went on a trip to Italy where they learned about both the science, technology, and engineering that go into automotive manufacturing, as well as what auto manufacturers do in order to contribute to a better world through sustainability practices. Here with us today to talk about it is Ryan Phoenix. Hi, Ryan.
Hi, how you doing? Thanks for having me.
Good to be here with you today. And first question is, what auto manufacturers did you visit?
So we first visited Pagani, and then we visited Lamborghini, Ferrari, and Ducati.
Brilliant. All right. What did you learn in terms of engineering?
In terms of engineering, we did this really cool physics lab at Ducati, and we learned all about the physics and everything behind motorcycles, and we learned so much about like just engines, and it was very interesting. Yeah, that was cool.
All right. So on top of that, did you do anything else to contribute to your understanding of the engineering behind like cars?
Yeah, the other manufacturers didn't get too well into like the engines and the actual like mechanics behind it, because that's kind of like their secrets and stuff.
Right.
But one thing that we saw come up quite a bit was carbon fiber, and how these supercars they used a lot of carbon fiber,
Right.
because it's strong, and it's also very lightweight.
Oh, yeah.
And one interesting thing was at Pagani is that they took the carbon fiber and interlaced in between each like weave. I don't know what you call it. There was titanium, which prevented it from splintering and breaking in the case of crash. So that was really interesting.
It's really intelligent.
Yeah.
What do manufacturers do in order to produce cleaner and more sustainable vehicles?
One thing that we saw at Ferrari was that starting in I'm pretty sure the early 2000s, they started switching from just normal internal combustion engines to hybrid vehicles, where like they would have I forget how it worked. I think they had like I think the excess heat produced from the the internal combustion engine was gathered, and then that could be used as a form of boost. I'm forgetting how it works, but
Sounds like a turbocharger,
Something
which is
like that.
actually really smart. It's really
yeah,
cool.
something like that. I'm not sure, but it was very interesting and smart that I didn't really think of before.
Right. All right. Italy is a place full of rich culture and history, obviously. Is there anything else that you learned in that regard while you were there?
Yeah, it was interesting. When we were in Bologna, our tour guide was talking about the fact how for like we think of Italy as like one unified country today, but for centuries and centuries, it was like each city was like a city state, and they were constantly at war with each other. And so they kind of very recently kind of came together as one country.
Right.
But they each have their own like culture, history, sometimes their own like dialects. Like there's like our tour guide, his grandmother like spoke the original Bologna Bologna, oh my gosh, Bologna, like the original language of Bologna. And it was just really interesting hearing that, like, we think of Italy as one country today, but it was just so many different city-states for centuries.
Right.
Yeah.
No, that's amazing. Did you learn anything else while you were on the trip?
Honestly, it was really interesting seeing, I mean, I have never left the country before, like, this trip, and it was interesting seeing how a different country operated, just, like, little things of how their society works, how their roads work, like, really little things. It was just interesting seeing how other people live, and it was just a great experience.
Right, it does sound like it. All right, thanks for coming on, Ryan.
of course.
To round off the show, Sydney has some announcements for you. I'm Alejandro. CDN will be right back.
Tomorrow after school in room SC1, Mr. Smith will be training the healthcare club in Stop the Bleed. He'll be teaching students how to stop bleeding in a severely injured person. Wednesday, April 3rd and Thursday, April 4th, the Respect Life Club will be showing October Baby after school. The film is about a college student, Hannah, who finds out she is adopted after unfortunate circumstances. Hannah seeks to find out the truth and meaning for her life. Be sure to attend. Miss Lois Polis, Carmel's Director of Mission Outreach, was received into the Catholic Church at the Easter Vigil. CDN would like to wish her a special congratulations and a good luck on her faith journey. That's all we have for today, Carmel. I'm Cindy Kirchmark. Have a triumphant Tuesday, Carmel.